Hello, everyone.
We are live and we are back and we are running any percent because that is what we do in the tournament where we race in any percent.
So today we have homothety versus TK3. I am Tom, and I am joined by Violet, and our lovely
Hello.
restreamer is Tim. Yep. I think we're pretty good to start. We can see if both runners are ready, but then we can count down.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like... Okay, we just got the yes from both runners, so I can count down here. I'm gonna
Okay.
pin
Sounds good.
Okay, so they should be off with the lovely restream delay of like 30 seconds to 8 minutes, depending on how bad life is right now. But ideally, it won't be too bad.
Yeah.
So I tend to think that homothety will not be doing the new route 90%. When I say new route, I mean like Rafter Seal, going Rafter
Yeah.
Seal before Lem. Because homothety is a very boomer runner, boomer than me, which is hard to accomplish. TK3, I'm not sure. I don't know if you.
I think TK's been doing more runs recently. I assume he's doing rafters, but I have no actual clue. I haven't really kept up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, but they're off. That wasn't too bad. All right, if it's not both 51 Kings pass, we might as well leave, right? That's the only thing that we're here for.
True. I say having gotten like maybe two 51s on 1221, but also like I'm a 1.5 runner.
So I
actually pausing early.
I have not been admittedly the best at keeping up with the any percent tournament that you are currently watching. Do you know if this is round 1 or 2? I'm not sure if all the round 1 matches are done.
This is still part of round 1.
Okay. Thank you. I'm learning. I'm a good commentator. Well studied. Didn't just get a message from Tim 3 minutes ago saying that I was supposed to come a race that I signed up for.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
Definitely not both of us getting here just before we started.
Why? Homothety's timer looks... I don't know if it's wrong, but it looks desynced from the room he goes into, which is really weird.
Huh.
It looks... I mean, you can see it... We can check on the well transition, but it looks like it stops late and then it starts late again, which should be fine.
That shouldn't... Yeah.
Yeah, but it's...
That would be a weird desync within...
Like there, right? That is really weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up there. Presumably it's not an issue, but yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. The only thing is if it doesn't stop at the very end at THK, but I think it's just been desynced the whole time, so he probably started with a like 1 second advantage in King's Pass in that sense. So I really don't think it matters. It's kind of funny to watch though. It's I've played too much Hollow Knight with Live Split to not notice this constantly. I'm off pretty early on the
spike, yeah. Also going for low as opposed to TK going high, getting 1.
Yeah, getting 1 not too bad.
Is TK also just casually getting 16 Geo off Aspid Arena? Like you do?
Based on how far ahead Homothety is right now, I assume Homothety doesn't have load normalizer going on, so we might end up pretty desynced here.
This is probably going to be pretty desynced.
Unfortunate, but this is why we have the lovely Rix in chat, and if we don't, we'll be better.
Rix is in chat.
Saved. Yeah, no big mess-ups yet. There's not too much to say about the early game, unless something goes drastically wrong. We expect to see, like, within 5 seconds of each other. So Homothety at 31, TK3...
TK not forgetting that he's not running 4 mass shirts and going to False Knight.
Also 31, so we're doing okay. Homothety technically ahead by less than a second, but I think I'd prefer the 8GO on TK3's side anyway.
Yeah.
If you want professional microsecond commentator analysis.
startled, false knight jumps.
I've played too much rando and I was confused why they weren't killing false knight, so that's where I'm at. Yeah, TK3 getting the worst pattern there. There is... I mean, it's wrong to say there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can do to make it as good as a left jump. There are ways to not lose as much time, but, I mean, part of false knight is just jump right, RNG, haha.
Yeah. See, I'm still shocked that y'all don't just, like, lose a second to lag from breaking the wall like I do.
No, instead we lose a second to picking up VS.
I mean, I do that too. But, like, I break the wall for false knight, and all of a sudden the game freezes, and now I'm already on the other side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Laptop gaming.
I've had that before, and then... Actually, I didn't even get a better laptop. I just made sure my laptop wasn't, like, 150 degrees constantly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that helps.
I actually think it was a lot more than 150.
But yeah, pretty even going into Mound here.
Yeah.
Rix is saying 2-second difference on entry, so...
But Mothany
Doing
is
all
double plank, or not double plank, double platform down. That's double plank, right? Yeah.
That's double plank,
I gaslighted myself. See how many
TK also
spits.
missing it.
Mothany with first spit, but then hugging the Balder to thank it for first spit, which still pretty good. Oh, TK does the left strap. I am fully convinced that is a terrible idea in a race, but
That
credit
is
to
such
TK
a
for
bad
pulling that
idea, but like, yeah, shoutouts for doing it.
That's a shame that
first
TK missed a
spits, we love
double
to see
plank
it.
because this would have been a sick mount. That was first spit with the left left.
Yeah.
left
That's... I forgot that was a thing you can pull off.
Homothety's timer is magically fixed. You love to see it. We love Tim here. Oh, door crusher! TK still needs another hit. Oh, he goes for that one. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the safest thing you can do is go for that tick on the middle platform. TK with 11 hits in that room, by the way, on 1, 2, 2, 1.
TK playing like this is 1.5.
I did not even know that was something that could be done. Another first spit with a really annoying roll.
Yeah, positioning there was awkward.
So Mothany missed the fireball skip. TK would have missed
TK
it, but
with
gets
the-
the double.
I guess that soul hit paid off, huh?
Yeah, that extra, like, 5 soul hits did pay off. Fair enough. Also, TK got the Balder anyway, so could have just gotten the soul off that, but I digress.
Yeah.
Yep. That fireball skip's not too important. Mothany's probably behind by a second or two, but this fireball skip might determine more things. Mothany gets it, enters at 5:57, so we can check TK's entrance.
Yeah.
But it should be still very close through the middle of green path here.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice from TK. So 5:58. So a 1 second lead for Homothety. And Homothety needs to turn around to hit that guy. Very smart to do that. There is also a soul totem there. It is only very, very slightly slower to hit the soul totem than to hit that guy, but you can get more hits and you get more soul from it.
Yeah. TK missing the jump. Oh no. Oh no.
I feel. Oh no! Down! Hey, it made it work! You could feel the the anger with those little up-down wiggles.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's probably the pretty biggest difference we've seen so far.
Yeah. Interesting to see. I assume both of these runners will. Well, I assume Moss Knights, but it's very possible. Okay, Mothty going for Moss Knights over VK.
So if Homothety is going Moss Knights, we might actually see Rafters route.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. It would also make the Geo a lot safer, because 129 for VK is kind of a scary amount.
Yeah, that would...
I've been told by an anonymous source named Tim that that TK will do VK. Wait,
Gotcha.
I get it. It's because they rhyme. Oh, so that was
such
kind
a
of sick.
That was... Did not expect that to work, but we take it.
So it's a lot harder to do it that way because TK was a little slow on the cycle, So what happened is he had to dip below VK so that the VK hitbox wouldn't hit him, but the fireball would still hit VK. It's really hard to do that, and usually not something.
Yeah. Yeah, usually I just get hit there.
Yeah, TK safe at 207 Geo. The timing might be a little misleading now because homothety has quite a bit more Geo and probably a slightly different route, but almost exactly an 8 flat. Probably an 8 flat for homothety. TK is
Yeah.
going to be 10 plus seconds behind here, even with a really good Hornet fight.
Yeah. And if...
Yeah, and lower Geo. TK's not having a bad run. Just that one
that
fireball
skip really
Yeah.
hurt.
But first, let's make sure that TK gets through this Hornet fight. Hornet jumping all over the place is really annoying.
Jesus, Hornet.
Should be almost dead, yeah. So
Yeah, that's gonna be like an 816.
yeah, something like a 15, 16 second
Yeah.
deficit for TK. So yeah, part of that, definitely that fireball skip. That's probably about half of it if I had to guess. Maybe even most of it. And then a little bit just through a better Hornet fight from homothety.
Yeah. And then like Mothi got good patterns for the Moss Knights, and then TK had a bit of weirdness with VK, and then stopping to collect some extra Geo from the Vengeflies there.
Mothity, I think, is doing very intelligent, like, race strats. You can see the first two rings of Fungal. Mothity didn't do, like, the optimal way. Like, Static Slash, for example, he didn't go for. And then, like, really safe platforming down. But really, that stuff only loses, probably through those two rooms, like, a second, if I had to guess. 1 to 1.5. And is a lot more consistent and safer if you're doing something like a race here.
Yeah, for sure.
Both Mothity and... Yeah, go ahead.
Meanwhile, TK going for fucking left side Ancestral Mound. Yeah, it's interesting.
Both Homothety and TK actually hit the same thing coming into Fungal, and 2 mistakes. TK dunks, Homothety misses the E-Pogo. Another damage tank on this could be bad, but he'll do it clean the second time.
Yep.
I don't know if TK goes for a D-boost
also,
E-Pogo.
I'm realizing now that Homothety's timer is not showing for us.
That is true.
Because presumably, he's not just getting an 821 claw with fucking Misty Pogo.
A nice Mantis early control. Yeah,
Yep.
It's probably something like a 925 if I had to guess. Maybe 925 to 930 with the Misty Pogo.
Yeah, we'll see.
Actually, it might be more. I don't know. My math is long gone.
It's probably... It was like an 8 flat cloak, wasn't it?
Yeah, 8 flat with a Misty Pogo.
Yeah, so like probably like 945-ish. I would wager.
Yeah.
TK not quite getting double dash, but being able to back it up easily enough.
It was a really good backup with 3 Pogos on the same Mantis. Because TK basically just lost a Mantis to it being under the platform there.
Yeah. Getting the early control, pausing a bit later than could have, but it's alright.
Well, we needed to mash those up downs. It's very important.
Of course, I forgot. Okay, we have Mothly's timer back, but it's also desynced again, so you know.
We take that. We take that. We're not gonna complain.
Yeah, we're alright with this.
Poor Rix.
Is that enough? Does Mothi only have 5 hits of Soul there?
Mothi has 5 hits here, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually... Yeah, it's a bit awkward. You end up with 5 hits here. I think people, in my opinion, overvalue those 6 hits. If it's just natural, they get 5. As in, like, you just missed a hit. Yeah, you can manage with 5 here with Fireball, Nail, Fireball after the Crow's Mother.
Yeah, it's not the worst. It's, like, still a bit annoying, though.
Yeah, because you need this nail hit that we're conveniently not going to see.
I mean, evidently it worked out.
Yeah, apparently.
Mothity, are you fucking benching after Shaman Stone?
Unbelievable.
I can't believe you've done this.
Boomer through and through.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry you all have to see this.
A travesty. We'll see how TK does. TK came in with 6 soul, so we'll get the more standard 2 fireballs on the Grossmother. I keep calling it birth. I guess that's what it is. It just feels really weird. And 2 Grozers left over, which normally isn't that bad, but one was really low and one was really high. I don't know what that
What
was. Oh, the fireball.
Oh, not the shade fireball.
I don't. Was that like a setup with left gate? There might be a setup
I-
there. That
Maybe?
was something.
I believe it.
Oh
no.
Misses it and just goes.
Missing 1
Yeah.
slash. Yeah. I've messed around with it, and yeah, 1 slash, much like cleaner on part of the setup, but it's also really easy to just not quite get there.
Yep. Yeah, I respect the decision to, once you're already in the water without walking storage, to just start dashing. It would
Yeah.
barely save time, if at all, to try to reset it up.
Yeah, it's not really worth to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, TK now for the shade skip.
Still a relatively even race. TK's going to save some time here. Definitely behind homothety by, I would guess, like 15, 20 seconds.
I think it's like 20 seconds. Going for 3 slash.
It's a really high jump.
That's one heck of a high jump there.
It
Yeah,
works.
okay. Rix is saying 20 seconds at Blue Lake. But yeah, this will save time compared to homothety because of missing the setup. Yo, the chain into the transition. You love to see it.
You really do. We'll see if homothety goes for early plats here. Kind of?
Kind
It was a
of.
very, very late early plats.
Yeah. Presumably playing it safer on like not just missing and falling, but still going for the early dash.
Yeah, it's kind of seemed like that's been Homothety's playstyle. Hasn't done anything super risky, like that with the early dash, not retrying Blue Lake. Just making sure to get a decent time and then a good time if you can, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So somewhere else TK3 could save time there. Worth mentioning still, Homothety did do Moss Knights and TK did VK. So Homothety does have that geo advantage. We'll see if he wants to take that to Rafters. If not, the advantage isn't going to matter too much. It'll save maybe a second in City Geo Collection. But
yeah,
I would be surprised. It would be very safe if Homothety were doing Moss Knights and not Rafters. But I guess you could skip the Devout.
Yeah, I think it's probably more for Devout Skip still, because like Devout Skip is definitely pretty big. Since you also just get the quit out at Beast Den for safety.
Yeah, there's been a lot of... Well, maybe not a lot, but there's been a few things that have happened pretty quickly in terms of Geo, which, I mean, quickly for any percent is anything within a year.
Yeah.
But going from Moss Knights and Rafters and the Devout Skip kind of mixed with the quit out and Beast Den, which, judging by how safely Homothety's playing things, and just that's a pretty good quit out in general, I would assume he goes for that.
Especially with the like early control you can do there, it's like barely any time. Homothety still, I assume, just killing that row to not have to deal with it. And yeah, Homothety going for King Station. Interesting.
Yeah, he skipped all of the Geo there too, so...
Yeah.
He definitely killed that row because all of the enemies were left and he didn't want to deal with it. TK also not getting the best enemy locations there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it could get hard to compare here. We'll see if TK goes King Station. I assume he will, but it's really kind of a guess at this point.
Yeah, we can't say. Missing the elevator, or the gate walk-link storage there, but, you know, these are the things we notice and that mean absolutely nothing.
We're just husking. So yeah, Watcher Knights is going to be a big part of it. It's kind of an interesting lead for Homothety, where it's not neck and neck between the two of them, but it's also not anything like a comfortable lead. Something like 20 seconds is like, okay, well, I could mess up a trick or play a fight slow, and suddenly, you know, we're having a very even race again.
Yeah, TK is also going to go for King Station.
With the slide. You love to see it. I don't even think it's good, but I love to see it at least. I'm not sure. I have nostalgia from that slide, from Scurry doing it like years and years ago and being like, this is so great, and then someone being like, it doesn't actually save time, and it's like, I don't care.
Yeah, it's fun.
So Homothety at 603 Geo. We'll see what TK is going to be at. This is kind of the old 80% route that TK is doing, so I assume it'll be more like 550, somewhere in that range.
Yeah. Okay. Chandelier is at, well, 1628 on our screen, presumably at like 1630 range.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be later. I'm trying to do the math.
I think it's later because
I think
of the way the
later.
desync works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the best first night. Actually, quite a bad first night, and 2
Oh.
damage. Homothety, yeah, very smart here, not using the fireball and healing all the way up to full. So losing the couple seconds, not having soul, but definitely worth it for a safe last 4 Watcher Knights. Well, as safe as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Nice double slashing. It would be nicer for damage tanking on a nice fireball to avoid hitting that guy running below him.
Yep.
Down to 3. 2 is where life starts getting scary. We'll also see if he can do the same thing where he has soul left over. He won't. So it's going to be 3 HP in the last 2. Very doable. And you see TK doing what Homothety did in taking the bench here. So if TK has to watch your Knights, a much easier time getting back for sure.
Yeah.
And no soul for this. This is not a very clean Watcher Knights fight.
Yeah, this fight's not going great, but we're still alive, which is really the main thing in this
now that we've
scenario.
Okay, 1 more night with 2 HP shouldn't be that much of a problem. Kind of rough pattern for Homothety. A lot of rolls.
Yeah. Yeah, and TK is breaking the chandelier closer to 1710, so the lead has definitely increased a bit. Probably in large part due to the bench.
Yeah, the bench a big part of it for sure.
I don't
City.
know the full timing. Double parry!
They were forward slashes too, which tells me that like the intent was very much to parry and not pogo.
Yeah.
TK also healing to full, a similar situation. Homothety was in there. 4 HP and 1 heal soul. Going right side here. TK not getting the best patterns either. We'll see what ends up happening here. Yeah, that's just a
Yeah.
Still 4 HP. So far, pretty close to Homothety's Watchers for the first 2 cycles, I would say. We are alive, and there wasn't like some crazy 1 HP waiting 20 seconds to heal type thing. Just kind of a decent Watcher Knights fight. Looks like from both players.
Yeah.
Not the cleanest, but also pretty below average patterns for, I'd say, both of them, really.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm scared. Nice pogo to get the height to get over that. And this is the worst 2 patterns. You have 1 rolling and 1 bouncing. You can heal here, and he actually kills the bounce. He kills both! Okay.
Nice.
TK is fine. I was never worried. I'm off to getting the lag when you open the inventory that you get sometimes. That's always fun.
Yeah.
I find myself looking at Homothety's screen being like, oh no, don't hit one of those enemies, you're at 1 HP. It's like, no, I'm dumb.
Okay, Rick is saying that the split at Lurian room entry is 50 seconds now. So...
Yeah, so even more time loss a little bit from TK3 in the fight then. Yeah, it's rough. It's a very solid run from Homothety. And TK3 kind of isn't getting an opportunity to save more than a couple seconds on a couple tricks here and there.
Yeah.
We'll see that. There's a lot of run left. C-Peaks, maybe not. C-Peaks and City Exit, not the biggest place to save and lose time, especially considering we're not doing Raptors.
I mean, it's entirely possible that something goes wrong in Peak and someone just loses 20 seconds. But, yeah.
I think we'll tend to see more of those things as we get to, I mean, Umu obviously, but anything after Umu, the THK fight, QG, Beast Den.
Yeah. The last half of the run is where it becomes much more possible that something changes.
TK3 missing 5 Geo there. Shouldn't be too much of a problem if he just wants to VS the lever enemies. I think that's enough. I'm pretty sure.
That should... Yeah, that should be good. Homothety should be good in terms of Geo, even with Devout Skip.
Yeah. Yeah, not too much to say. This is my brain wants to like autopilot for we have time for donations, but I don't. I mean, you're free to donate, I suppose, or like subscribe, probably. But
like and subscribe.
I don't think we're reading them out.
Ring the stack bell, etc., etc.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on benching before Slav?
I do it. I don't actually know what's considered faster. I don't pay attention to these things.
I would be surprised if one were faster than the other, but
I assume they're like completely identical, but like
there might be a different hitbox on the two doors, actually. I could see the stag door being bigger and that changing something.
yeah, I guess. I think it's more just that if I do it after, I might forget and then just not bench.
Yep, yeah, that's... it's mostly, more than anything, it's just whatever you're used to, do that. Otherwise, you're either going to bench twice or forget to bench sometimes, and you don't...
Yeah. Okay, TK is gonna kill these enemies, as opposed to the lever lads.
Yeah, even
And
getting
that's-
some extra Geo there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's also not anything that, like, you can't devout skip with that. It's just kind of an
Yeah.
awkward amount of Geo.
Yeah.
But it's very comfy if you do end up missing a 5 or a 10 from the devouts.
Oh no! Homothety going
And-
early.
And
Wait,
we're
no,
going
why did
around
you-
this guy.
Why
That's-
did no? Oh,
This is panic mode for Homothety, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. That's the first big mistake we've seen from Homothety, and things went very bad.
Instabell from not Instabell,
Firebell.
Firebell from TK3.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely some panicking after missing the beginning of that room, but still a pretty comfy lead. That is definitely a spot where TK can save something in the order of 10 seconds, though.
Yeah.
I do assume TK goes through Pogax. 1-2-2-1 Pogax is kind of the standard now.
Yeah.
We'll see Homothety getting to the Siash ability. I don't have to explain what that does, hopefully, on HKC.
No.
If you don't know, that's like actually kind of impressive. It's like a dash, but more. There you go. The infection. This is like easily my least favorite room of the split for peaks, by the way, what TK is doing. I've messed up that room so much. It's nice to see them both.
Yeah. Yeah. That room is rough.
Yeah, the one mistake, but other than that, pretty clean peaks for Homothety. Still not giving TK too much time there. There is some to make up here. I think TK
Yeah.
really needs Homothety to get a 3 cycle here. That
Yeah.
would be
The big
much
thing
more
here
helpful.
is Umu.
Yeah.
Like, the Pogax time save will definitely help, but that's kind of all here.
Yeah. 50 seconds is at the point where you need something to just go wrong. You're not just going to save that through like 2 seconds here, 3 seconds there.
Yeah.
There's just not enough of the run left.
Yeah. TK does get Pogax immediately, so that is that time save.
Yep, that's a really good start.
Yeah, that's a good, like, 10 to 15 seconds.
Mhm.
Oh,
I think TK
nearly got Pixel. I think that
God
got
Pixel.
it, and then,
Yeah.
like, ended up moving out of it.
Yeah, I think he moved into the damage hitbox just a little bit too early. Because he got hit so high. I don't think you can get
Yeah.
hit that high if it hits you right away.
Yeah.
But Team Cherry continues to surprise me. So.
Yep.
Fog Canyon drop, ever so satisfying. I'm sorry I said
Mhm.
anything. That's my fault. I think Homothety benches here probably.
I
Archives.
imagine you bench here.
Yeah, with 3.
Yeah.
With 3 HP in the lead that homothety has, I think in the same situation, TK
There's
probably
no reason
wouldn't.
not to, right?
Yeah, I think TK wouldn't because TK needs that time save, but
Okay,
Homothety's
homothety is just
healing
going to
twice instead.
heal. Yeah, I guess that is faster than doing the bench if you're confident
Yeah.
enough in that.
Well,
Like-
and you're confident enough in getting the green mails on you. Oh,
Yeah.
or 800 hits on Uma's exploding everywhere. Yeah, that works too. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
That last hit didn't even. The last 2 hits didn't even do anything because you still need the dream nail. But sure.
Yeah.
Explode everything. Why not?
Just here to have fun, you know. Yeah, TK having a very clean peak, so that's good to see.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, Rick saying that saved 12 seconds, which is very, very helpful, sure, but it's we're gonna need a bit more than that.
Yep. And I think that's kind of what we were expecting just watching it.
Yeah.
Good first cycle for Homothety here.
Homothety doing 2-2-2.
Yeah. Boomer.
Yeah.
And the perfect patterns from Umu for that last 2. I didn't see the first 3, but
Yeah.
well, that's high. No? That is high.
Oh,
he
no.
tried! He tried. What are you doing? Homothety trying to maximize lag frames. Unfortunately, TK3 dunking here on 2 HP, so TK3.
Oh god.
Well, it's an extra? Is that an extra? I don't know.
I-
Counting's hard.
I don't
What?
think it was. Oh, it is.
Oh, that's
it is
an
an
extra.
extra. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I
I
mean,
meant.
this is just rage, right? Like. Yeah.
That's very annoying.
Yeah.
Just throwing Umu a little too high, then everything kind of spiraled from there. So that's some
Yeah.
time save for TK. TK has not had the best start to this split. We'll see if he wants to bench, but definitely able to pick up some time. Homothety needs to not mess this up. This is an easy trick that is hard when you're at 1 HP suddenly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, TK will be benching here, as expected.
Left side, left side. Delayed left side. Interesting.
Yeah.
Homothety doing 4 dashes instead of the C dash. Not a proper boomer. Boomer license revoked. Nice. I love that little, like, the way to get
Chat
exactly
saying
the
that
right
each
side
of
that
those Umu hits causes 0.1 of lag frames. God.
A 3-second lost.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
yeah. Oh, not the first cycle extra.
Yeah, first cycle extra, really brutal. We'll see. This looks like a good save, though. Umu might be a little high. Ah, we're too far right. I don't think that hit. Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Now we're just trying to get a 3 cycle. That
Yeah.
was a really rough first cycle. Unfortunate. Almost saved it, but that's the thing with Umu. Just missing it by a little can lose you a ton of damage and 2 HP, too. This is really scary for TK. Ugly heal.
Oh, this is going bad.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't even know if we have enough damage for the 3 cycle.
I think this is a 4 cycle, yeah.
I think it's a 4. Even if we did, like, oh my god.
Oh, no.
I mean, priority 1 is surviving here and hoping Homothety... Homothety can always mess up either QGA, this is a really low C-dash, but gets it. Nice from Homothety. TK still at 1 HP and uses the fireball, so we can't heal here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This
Does he
is the
go for the
4th
stream
cycle.
now? Oh, okay. I was scared. This is the 4th cycle, yep. And
No.
next turn the 4th as well. We're okay on the left wall.
We're okay. We're
We'll see if we have the
okay.
damage. It's close. Oh,
God.
That has to be like nail hit fireball away too.
Yeah,
oh, it's
that's
so painful.
so close.
It's so painful. It's one of those things you're not used to doing is like saving a 3 cycle or something.
Yeah, it's
a
something
lot
you
of
don't
people-
often practice.
Yeah, it's like if you're getting a 2 cycle, you're just like sad anyway and rage quitting the run. Yeah, it was nail fireball away. Really unfortunate.
Yeah, because
Oh. Yeah,
it
that's
is
something that can
impressive
happen.
that he managed to hold on to the rest of that though.
Yeah, he was at 1 HP for a long time and also making that C dash there. Homothety, I don't know if he's watching the stream. The runners are allowed to watch the stream. If he is, that could be a reason why he heals here and collects soul off those guys. But
Yeah.
Homothety basically
Might
needs to
just
not
be
die.
general safety, yeah.
Yeah. Because he did only heal to 4 and not 5. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That was movement. I don't know what
That was real close to just hitting spikes.
True. TK pogoing Monomon.
Yeah. Homothety... Yeah, I guess interesting that Homothety didn't opt to just, like, plan for Den quit out there.
How do you mean? Like, just take
With
the
the
low
healing.
HP?
Yeah. Because, like, it's gonna be real hard to end up taking 3 damage through just the deepness
True.
rooms.
True, yeah. One of the things that I don't really see talked about that much is falling, not in Den itself, but the first room, well, I guess the second row of Deep Nest after you come down the really tall room.
Yeah.
Falling down there and having to climb up the left side. It should be always free because it's 2 dashes, but like everything is mess upable. So,
Yeah.
like that would be very scary. Maybe that's the reason, but it looks like no Den quit out.
I think you can just tank and spikes and the hazard respawn's nice.
Ah, that's a good reason. Yeah. So Mathi does go
Clean
for the
devout
devout
skip.
Nice. 3
Okay.
HP here.
Gonna
K3
opt
is
not
gonna-
to heal.
Yep.
I think like it would be reasonable. I mean, like obviously, if you know your Den, which is not me, I am not good at this part of any percent in the slightest. I probably would have gone to 4, but yeah, like everything. This is why I'm not in the any percent tournament.
TK's struggling really bad with his PGA. Would need kind of a chain death to THK here, but obviously as TK you
Yeah.
still want to finish out the run. It always feels better.
Yeah.
What? Oh, we're going all the way back to the bench to heal. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, Mothity taking care right here. Mothity does have a slight lead on the timer, which is actually a like bad thing, but it's not anywhere near the time that he's already ahead. Mothity had probably 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes here.
Yeah. There's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Oh.
TK's struggling with that left wall. I think he's gotten across at least 2 times now and just missed the jump. The first time was pretty low, but that time was very doable. It's just missing it a lot can really get to you mentally. There we
Yeah,
go.
for sure.
There we go. Gets the QGA.
Yeah.
Enough Gia here. 4 HP is not ideal, but you can always get hits like that and even heal back up to 5. So if you're looking for soul here for the pet range.
Yeah.
And this works.
Just gonna hit that. Should be
Destroy
unconscious,
that
I
guy.
think. But like, you know.
That poor guy.
That Spiny Husk knows what it did. I don't know what it did, but it presumably does.
Nice clean pet range there.
Nice.
So Homothety on the last split here.
Not pausing for
Unreal.
early control in well. You hate to see it.
So yeah, we're looking at probably not good at timing these things. Like a high 34 for Homothety here. Would be my guess.
Yeah.
Low 35.
Yeah, somewhere around that.
Yeah.
TK healing up to full here. And then
Yep, I think.
playing. Yeah, at this point, you just want to finish out the run.
Yep. I think regardless of whether or not you're watching, like, TK knows that that wasn't the best run from him. It happens. It's very hard to do a very good run in a race, or even a solid run in a race.
Like, any given any percent run can just go like that.
Yeah, you saw earlier in the tournament, kind of spoilers, but Guanqi, who's obviously a very proficient runner, struggled a lot. in the mid game with her run. Like, it happens. It is very hard to be consistent at this game. I think that's one of the things homothety did very well this race.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, not that. Oh. The fireball's just a bit too early.
Yeah, it's not over. 2 HP is not great on THK, but we will have time to heal during the stack.
Yeah. Like, healing after this scream is probably what'll happen.
Yep, could heal to 4. Could probably even get up to 5, but would waste a lot of damage for it.
Yeah, I think 4 is good enough for here.
Yeah. Those pillars do not do the damage in 1-2-2-1, in case no one ever told you that. There you go, like the 2 people in chat that didn't know that.
Yeah, it sure is a thing they changed. Oh, so close to screams. Yeah.
Just miss it. I thought he was getting it too. I think.
Yeah, that.
I mean, obviously it would be there. Obviously a little too far right for falling to the right of THK, but just barely.
Okay. PK missing a bit of soul here, so just gonna kill these spiders for it. The classic.
That beats us to out the Geo.
Yeah.
Tired pod voices.
Wait, does that devout drop less Geo than the later ones?
I know they drop different amounts. I don't know what they are.
That's weird.
Yep. Are you surprised?
Not really. Just sad.
It's sad. Just disappointed, Team Cherry. I'm not mad, just disappointed.
Yeah.
TK being very safe, killing the spiders on the way up. More than enough Geo at this point. Came into Den with quite a bit of extra Geo in the first place, and getting some Geo with these spiders. We're gonna heal 2 here. Thankfully that spider didn't shoot. Should get past this guy. It should be fine from here, we just have to do a damage tank.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to do one more hit as well, because we're a little under in soul there. You can nail fireball this if you believe in yourself, or you can do that. Okay, that's an option.
Yeah.
That terrified me. I think TK, especially when you're in the moment, you don't know, maybe nail fireball doesn't kill and I die. I don't want to die, so
Yeah.
Do the 2 nail hits. It's just a tighter window.
Yeah, the two nail hits, like the 2 nail hits dash back, which you probably would be doing on 1 HP anyways. It's understandable.
So the TK3 looking at like a, still a sub 40, something like that, 538, low 49. With 40.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
still a very good time. It is, people can consistently get sub 40s, of course, but it is like, sub 40 is still an impressive time for this game. Like, that shows that you put in work and you speed.
Yeah.
Not that,
for
like,
sure.
I mean, TK3 obviously has, like, TK3 can do much better than a 39. We all know this. But, like, I don't know. If you're just watching this and you haven't tried running any percent or running all night much in general, like, I promise sub 40 is not a gimme.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't have the soul for fire, though. That also could have been, that also could have been the reason that TJ had to get the extra nail hit a bit about. One nail hit into Hera for the fireball, but didn't get enough hits to the way back.
Yeah. These 1-2-2 runners not knowing the C-dash bell backup that we have to do on later patches. I say not knowing fire bells at all.
It assures me that Homothety's timer is now fixed. Thank you. I don't know how much you had to do with that, but yes.
DK getting that Mender bug. Oh, almost getting it.
Disqualified.
You hate to see.
I'm getting angry Tim DMs. But he can't speak back, so I can say whatever I want. I guess he could just end stream, though. Or mute me. Never mind. Tim, no, I'm sorry.
We have fun.
got 2 more minutes to not fill the air with complete dead silence. I believe in us.
Mhm. I say, and then not actually add anything else.
I was just gonna let it sit. I was listening to like a grandfather clock in the background. I don't think it comes through in the mic at all, but I'm like, this is
It does
remarkably
not.
appropriate to just hear this like ticking as no one's like,
Yeah. I don't have much to say on this THK fight.
yeah. That was still a good one from PK3. Obviously very solid homothety.
Yeah.
High 34, probably not gonna be enough for like
Yeah,
maybe
it's the
next
sort of
round
thing
or at least the rounds after.
You're gonna want to be faster for some of the later rounds because any percent runners,
There are people that can get 32 in a race. That is a thing.
Yeah,
That will probably happen if it hasn't already
I'm
happened.
pretty sure it's happened already.
But yeah, part of it too is homothety might change his approach because obviously his PB over a minute faster than this.
Yeah.
But I could see kind of a safer approach for someone like PK3 who thinks you can beat with a decent run. Obviously, like round 1 matchup versus round 2, round 3, round 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how homothety does, and we'll see how PK3 does. I say that assuming this is double limb. I will admit to not knowing that.
I think it's Swiss first, and then
Swiss. Ooh.
yeah, I think we start Swiss and then have a top like 8. I think.
Swiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Definitely. I definitely prefer that to like. I mean, single elim for this sort of thing is just awful. Yeah, I mean, double elim is cool, but like giving people at least 6 rounds is good.
Yeah, and
I
we
like
get more
that.
tournament. We get more tournament. We get more chances for different people to calm. Like, we get more races to watch, so it's nice. But yeah, GG's to both of them. It looks like we have homothety ready. We'll see if TK3 wants to intervene.
Tim, I knew I had to calm. I just forgot when I had to calm.
I didn't know I had to calm. I'll be honest, Tim messaged me and I'm like, oh, they need me for like emergency commentator. And then Tim was like, no, like this is the schedule. This is when you literally signed up to calm. Hello, homothety, GG.
Hello.
Thank you. Yeah, not the best. I tilted pretty early after failing Epogo. And then the tilt did not get better with some of the things that happened to Crystal Heart and Umu, but it happens.
I don't think it was noticeable at Epogo. To me, the first big thing was
Pogax.
Pogax, yeah, thank you. Pogax and Umu.
Yeah, certainly I was quite tilted by that point.
Yeah. And then
GG's.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
GG.
game, homothety.
Thanks.
sorry
Good
if I like suck at talking. I had COVID very recently, and I'm recovering.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's my John, of course, too. That's the only reason I lost, actually. Otherwise, yeah, you know, it was close.
Yeah.
Umu was rough, but good job to not dying on 1 HP for like a full minute.
Good heavens to that Umu. I am furious. Let me hold on.
Yeah,
I was minus 45 after Crystal Heart, which is like, you know, I'm not a great runner, but like, you know, being minus 45 and like it's getting my head. I just golded my favorite split, and then I'm like, oh, you know, I'll you know, Umu, it can't go that bad.
Oh.
And then I had like 6 cycle.
Yeah, it was like 5 with 2 extras. It was not pretty.
It was not ideal.
Yeah. But yeah, like getting through that without like tilting too much, being able to keep it together, still impressive.
Thank you. If you call that QGA keeping it together, then that's one thing. But
well, like
I don't know,
you know,
I'm happy I finished.
After that part. Yeah.
Yeah. GG's to both. I don't think there's too much more to say. Obviously, a lot more rounds to come. So good luck to both of you with that. But
yeah, thank you. Good luck to you too.
I hope you had some fun at least.
I'm just happy Menderbook showed up. That was pretty fun.
There you go.
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, I wasn't expecting to win, so good game.
GG's. Thanks for watching. Thanks for co-commenting. Thanks for streaming.
Yes, all of those things.
All right. I think we're good to sign off then. Bye bye.
Yep.